I'm about to show you how to make a point guard for NBA 2K20, and it's coming right now. What's good? It's your boy Dubs CP. Welcome to another NBA 2K video. If this is your first time with the boy Dubs CP and you want to know more about NBA 2K and you want to know more about Madden and you want to know more about video games in general, then start right now by caressing that subscribe button and hitting that post notification bell. Turn everything on so you don't miss a thing. Let's jump right into what this video is about, and that's creating a point guard for NBA 2K20. And I'm jumping right into the attributes and right into these pie charts, which are subject to be changed when the release of the game is actually here. But for all intents and purposes, creating a point guard starts with the third pie chart, where we're gonna have playmaking, finishing, and shooting badges. In your physical profile, you want to make sure you select the physicals that allow you to have the vertical at 95, speed at 92, and acceleration at 90. The strength can be 57. That's perfectly fine. Don't worry about that, because that vertical is gonna allow us to catch bodies. As you'll see later in this video, we are going to go in. But we got to get through this first. So you're going to start with 424 attribute upgrade points when you start with a point guard. For each different position, you're going to start with different amounts of attribute points. But as you can see, as I finished here, I want you to understand that the badges is what really matters in building this god for point guard. So I thought I was gonna have 3 defensive badges, but no, we don't need that. We need 23 playmaking, 22 finishing, and 13 shooting badges. If you look at the attributes, ball handling is at 89, and that's probably one of the most important. So that way you can always have momentum dribbling, and driving dunk is at 89, which is really important because, again, like I said, we catching bodies. Built frame for a 6'4" point guard. Now you could take it to 6'5", but once you take it to 6'5", you lose out on ball handling, which we can circumvent when we actually put wingspan in. So don't really tie too much into the height, but the weight is kind of important because it gives us a boost to our acceleration as it goes up to 94. Our strength does take a hit, but that's okay. So minimum weight and minimum wingspan. Look at that ball handling. It jumped up to 90 when you go minimum wingspan, and your strength comes back up to 54, which is good for catching bodies. I'm trying to tell you, it's a point guard out here. Just call us baby Zeus when we come through the lane. You understand what I'm saying? And then you want to choose your takeover. And I found that the slashing takeover is by far the easiest takeover to get. And so this is what you have, folks. The slashing playmaker, created the way in which I just created it, gives you the point guard for the point guard position. 22 badges, 13, 23, and 1 defensive badge, which we're just gonna use pickpocket. You can actually alter this to get as many badges one way or another that you want when it comes to defense. You can go as high as 9 as I finagled it. But these are the badges that really matter, the finishing badges. You want to have contact finisher on at least gold, relentless finisher on at least gold, because that's gonna give you the stamina and the body mentality when you come through the lane on this point guard. You telling me that Thanos don't have these badges? You're dead wrong. And we want to go with consistent finisher, and we're going to come back and get Giant Slayer as well. We want to have slithery finisher and acrobat. Now you can change these to however you want it. I think the purpose of NBA 2K20 this year is to be unique. So choose the badges that you feel like you need, but this is what I felt like I needed when I drive that lane as a 6'4" point guard so that I can catch bodies the best. And I want to say this, Mike Wang has confirmed that depending on your position, you're going to be able to catch bodies with a dunk rating of 84 or higher. Now, I don't really know if that's accurate because I haven't been catching too many bodies on big men. Now, on smaller men, as you'll see here later, I've been catching all kinds of bodies when it comes to the point guard position. When it comes to the shooting guard position, at 6'5", at a 91 and an 89 driving dunk, you can catch bodies on anybody. I've done it. Check out the Twitter. Speaking of which, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, WCUCP1 on Twitter and DubsCP on Instagram. And back to it. Those were the finishing badges. The shooting badges, now listen, the shooting badges aren't really that important in this build because your main focus is going to be to pass the ball when you have actual teammates and to dunk the ball when you are by yourself. So these shooting badges, as long as you got catch and shoot on gold, and I think corner specialist on gold, you're good to go. These though, the playmaking badges are the most important when it comes to this point guard. You gotta have ankle breaker and you gotta have quick first step. Gold or higher, because that quick first step is gonna get you the blow by animation that you need. As long as you have an 86 overall, your ankle breaker is gonna be deadly. If it's lower than 86, there's no point of you having an ankle breaker. No point at all. Tight handles is also something that you need to definitely have because you got the ability to break down the defender once you hit him with that jab step, that dribble move, that crossover. Dimer, because you are a point guard. When you play with players, you definitely gonna wanna have dimer and maybe even needle threader as the go-tos. And don't forget to have downhill and stop and go on at least silver because that's gonna increase your speed. Downhill is actually one of the best things to have for a slasher because it allows you to move faster with the basketball. So make sure you have that equipped. Dimer, again, like I said, you're a point guard, man. Come on, pass the ball. That's what you do. But if you're not a pass first point guard, I wouldn't even worry about dimer or needle threader. Go with handles for days because you don't want to get your ball stolen, and unpluckable because you don't want to get your ball stolen. Handles for days gives you stamina, and unpluckable prevents you from getting your ball stolen. And make sure you get a good jump shot. Well, when the game actually drops, we're going to have better jump shots, but I went with the KD for this point guard. But look at your boy Dubs in this point guard build, slashing through defenders like it's nothing. I mean, the giant slayer works perfect. The quick first step, the bang on these boys, man. I'm telling y'all, this is one of the best and funnest builds that I've created thus far. I've created a lot of builds, and I'm trying to tell you, this one is, it's easy to score. Look, I don't even have Lob City Passer, but I'm making lobs with ease because my pass rating is so high. It's at 89. So again, you don't have to have these badges. I think they make or break the game, but at the same time, you don't have to have them in order to do some of the things that you should be able to do as a point guard. Look, don't have any stealing badges besides a bronze pickpocket, and I stole the pass. As long as you know how to play defense, it's super easy. Then I finished it off with a bang. You understand me? The isolation that you're gonna get in the quick first step Hall of Fame is just gonna be nasty. It makes it so easy to get around the defender. Now, understand, these are level 1 dunk packages, level 1 dribbling, level 1 everything, and I'm still getting through the lane, still weaving through. And one bonus that people gotta realize, I'm getting to the foul line so easy. They're fouling me on so many attempts that I take, and that allows me to get my takeovers so fast. So again, this build is just a demigod waiting to happen. Thanos on the court, you feel me? Look at the handles for days coming in, chopping through the big men. Now, like I said, I don't get a lot of bodies against big men, but I'm getting bodies when it comes to smaller defenders. Look at that. Nobody is stopping me. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's the point guard out here. How many times have I said point guard? How many times I gotta say it? No defensive badges, and I'm still ripping cats. Bangs! For days. That's what I do. I'm telling y'all, this is the best point guard build that I've created thus far, and it's only gonna get better once we're able to equip all the things that we should be able to as far as dribbling packages, contact dunks, dunk packages, layup packages, everything. I just keep getting to the line because I'm a relentless finisher and a consistent finisher. Those badges really come into place, and it's greens from the free throw line. So you can do it all with this build. You've seen that I've done defense. You've seen that I've done offense. I can pass the ball. Anything that I need, I feel like this is a very balanced build. Look at this, poking the ball free, getting down the court, bang, ba, bang, ba, bang, 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 bang. What you know? This is a God build, demigod on the court. Look at it. Handles for days, bangs. What y'all know? Let me know what you think of this build. Get up! Contact finisher coming in clutch. I want to know y'all's thoughts on this point guard build. If you think it should be tweaked, if you feel like it's going to be 100% different when the game's released, that's all good. Just let me know. While you're doing that, make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video, because everybody needs to have a guard on the court. But you see this? You see the windmill? And see, that wasn't a body. I went by him because the slippery finisher allows you to get away from the defender as you're driving the lane. So again, people, I'm gonna say it one more again. It's the point guard out here. He can do offense, he can do defense, he can do transition, he can pass the ball, he can dribble, he can shoot. Everything you need in a great point guard. But as always, I appreciate you watching. Love, peace, and happiness to everybody out there. Like the video, share the video. I'm out. I hope you've enjoyed. Smash that like button. Let's get about 100 likes on this video. If you're brand new and you want more NBA 2K content, more Madden content, anything about games in general, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click the noti bell for all the goodness. I'm out here to do one thing and one thing only. I'm out here and I'm trying to blow up